Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Here in this video, I will continue the another schools of psychology, the schools of thought, that is Gestalt. Gestalt psychology. Okay, before going to understand what is the meaning of Gestalt psychology, have you ever wondered that you perceive any person? Okay, for example, person A is in front of you, and now you will say, okay, this is person A, and is the person's name is person A. Okay, but like in general, have you ever perceive the person that it's the hand of the person A, it's hair of person A, it's mouth of person A, it's hand and leg of person A? Really, we don't do this. And it's really in general, we cannot able to perceive anything in pieces. That means we perceive everything in a whole pattern, in an organized pattern. That is what Gestalt psychology say. So Max Wertheimer gave the Gestalt psychology concept, and Max Wertheimer also raised an objection for the structuralist point of view. In structuralist point of view, we generally say that we have to break down every object into small pieces. But Gestalt psychology doesn't say that. Wertheimer believed that there is no need to break down any object into small pieces. That means without breaking down its pieces, we can collectively understand the object. Okay, now there is an example of Gestalt psychology. So in the given example, there is some pictures of ice cream. Okay, different varieties, flavors are there. Okay, so in the above given example, there are different varieties in ice cream, but there are different varieties of ice cream, there are flavors of different flavors, different shapes. But if we are going to give anyone ice cream, we generally don't say that it's cone, it's cup ice cream, it's cone, and it's a chocolate flavor, it's orange flavor. We generally don't say. Okay, we directly say that yeah, it's ice cream, it's a whole ice cream. That means we generally say that, and we don't break the pieces of ice cream that yeah, it's cone this way, it is that shape, it is chocolate flavor, it is orange flavor. No, so we don't go to focus each one types and flavor, but we collectively perceive it as an ice cream. Okay, we so it's an example of Gestalt psychologist. We are not breaking it into parts to express it as a different varieties of ice cream, but we are collectively emphasizing the object even by seeing the parts of it. मतलब कि ये जो आइसक्रीम का पिक्चर है, यहाँ पे हम ऐसा नहीं बोलते कि ये कप आइसक्रीम है, ये कोन आइसक्रीम है, ये ऐसा फ्लेवर है या वैसा फ्लेवर है. मतलब कि स्ट्रक्चरलिस्ट की तरह हम हर एक पॉइंट को, हर एक ऑब्जेक्ट को ब्रेक डाउन नहीं कर रहे. वी आर नॉट ब्रेकिंग डाउन एवरी पीसेस, every parts of that object, but collectively, even by looking its components, we can say that it's an object. That means in the case of ice cream, अगर आइसक्रीम के केस में देखने गए तो आइसक्रीम में हम क्या देख रहे हैं कि यहाँ पे अलग अलग तरह के आइसक्रीम है. पहले कप आइसक्रीम है, देन कोन है, ओके, देन सॉफ्टी है. तो क्या है, यहाँ पे 3 तरह का आइसक्रीम है. तो हम ऐसा नहीं बोल रहे कि पहले कप आइसक्रीम है, फिर कोन है, फिर सॉफ्टी है. वी डायरेक्टली क्या बोल रहे हैं, इट्स एन आइसक्रीम. So that's what Gestalt psychology say. Then there is a line which is very important. The whole is greater than the sum of its part. It is really very necessary to understand that the whole is greater than the sum of its part. कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट है, कलेक्टिवली वो ऑब्जेक्ट ही बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, ना कि उसके पार्ट्स. जैसे कि कोई जैसे कि मैंने इंसान के लिए बोला कि यहाँ पे पर्सन ए, फर्स्ट ही मैंने बोल दिया था ना कि यहाँ पे पर्सन ए है, तो पर्सन ए को हम डायरेक्टली उसके नाम से जानेंगे, पर्सन ए. हम ऐसा तो नहीं बोलेंगे ना ये पर्सन ए का हेयर है, ये पर्सन ए का हेड है, ये पर्सन ए का हैंड है, लेग है, ऐसा तो नहीं बोलेंगे. we collectively say that it's a person A. Similarly बॉटल वाला एग्जांपल ले लेते हैं. जैसे कि एक बॉटल है, तो बॉटल का एक कैप कहीं पे गिरा है, तो हम ऐसा नहीं बोलेंगे ये कैप है. we say that it's a bottle, it's a cap of that bottle. Okay, so the above sentence seems to be more fitted in observing any object as a whole. Wertheimer believes that people naturally seek the outer patterns as a whole. It's really necessary to understand that people naturally seek the outer patterns as a whole. And our brain is actually has that tendency to perceive any incomplete object as a complete object. Okay, and Gestalt is a German word meaning an organized whole and configuration. Okay, so I hope you are clear with Gestalt psychology school of thought, that the whole is greater than the sum of its part. Now in this given figure you can see that there are dotted circles are there. So dotted circles are there, and there is, on the other hand, there is a whole filled circle is there. So generally we don't say that it's the dotted parts of the circle, we generally say that it's circle. जैसे कि यहाँ पे डॉटेड है, हम ऐसा नहीं बोलेंगे डॉटेड वाला सर्कल है, हम बोलेंगे ये सर्कल है. हम उस डॉटेड वाले का ऐसे उसका ब्लैंक को फिल नहीं करने जा रहे, हम कलेक्टिवली क्या बोल रहे हैं, ये सर्कल है. और इसका मतलब ही ये है कि जेस्टॉल्ट साइकोलॉजी strongly prove the whole is greater than the sum of its part. So here I hope that you are clear with Gestalt psychology. So in the upcoming videos we will cover the another school of psychology, that is behaviorism. So stay tuned with me